Hi friends, it's good to be back with you again today. Today is Wednesday, October 18th, 16th, 18th. Today's the 18th. This month has already flown by. I cannot believe it. I had hoped to get another video out to you before now. I have been on another retreat since I last visited with you. I'm having some phone issues though, and so that has caused me to have a delay in video, in producing more videos. So I'm still not finished with the phone issues. I'm going to be returning this one and hopefully getting another one. But I wanted to record this one really quick before I return it. Hopefully the next one won't give me as many problems. But anyway, y'all don't care about all that. Y'all are here to see the stitching. And I have a finish. Yay! I went to a retreat with Doreen from Privies and Prims. It was an RV camping retreat. I went with my friend Emily Gale, and we didn't stay in an RV. I don't have an RV, don't have a little camper. I want one. Man, did that camping trip give me the wants. I want a little camper so badly. But we stayed in a little cabin at the RV park, and it was a lovely park. And Doreen did a beautiful job. And if y'all have not seen her video, I can't do a better job than what she has. She made a lot of pictures and a lot of videos. So please go over and check out her Flosstube. It's Privies and Prims Needlecrafts, I think. I think it's Privies and Prims Needlecraft. But like I say, Doreen did an awesome job. Awesome job. And while I was there at the retreat, I have a finish. So I finished His Eyes on the Sparrow by Heartstring Samplery. And I stitched this on a 36 count mystery linen. I'm not sure what the linen was, but I coffee and tea dyed this, I think, myself. And there she is. I just love this sampler so much. Am I at the bottom yet? I think I may be. Yeah. This one was an absolute joy to stitch. I used all the call for flosses. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And she's full of lots of little mistakes, but nothing that you notice. That's the good thing about having, all these little motifs. You can fudge it a stitch here or there, up or down. But I just love it. So I have quite a few frames that I have purchased from various places. And so I'm hoping that my husband can cut down one of these frames and maybe frame it. We can maybe frame it ourselves. I'm not looking forward to the lacing part of this, but I am looking forward to having it fully finished. So I'm not sure how long it will be before I get that done, but I'm not in a hurry for it, but at the same time, I'd like to have it done. So I was really excited to get that done and get to ring the bell at the retreat. I had another retreat that I was supposed to have attended at the last of September and the 1st of October, and unfortunately I was unable to attend that retreat. But life has been busy, and I've gotten some stitching done, not as much as I would have liked, but I'll show you some of the things that I've been working on. I think in my last video I showed you that I had finished my 30-minute a day piece, which was Sarah Monday. And I was supposed to give that chart away, and I did not draw a name. I will do that in my next video. I apologize for those of you that had mentioned that you wanted it. But I will give that away in my next video. I'm sorry I didn't draw that name. It just occurred to me. One sampler that I have been working on is A Savior's Praise by Shakespeare's Peddler. This one. It's a beautiful sampler. I have several friends that have finished this, and it's a beautiful sampler. And I was stitching along on it and got to a point where I realized I was going to have to frog in this little area here. And so I stopped and frogged and haven't really done any more. But that's where I am on that one. It comes down a little bit further, but not much. So I'm kind of working from the top down. But I do love this sampler. This is on, I think this is on 36 count as well. I'm not sure the name of this. It's not a linen that I typically buy, so I don't remember the name of it. But that one, I will be putting some more stitches on that one this month. I am a part of a few challenge groups, so I will need to finish stitching on this to finish some of my prompts. Since I finished Sarah Monday, I am going to be starting on a new 30-minute a day project, and I think I'm gonna stitch on my Mary Beale stockings for my 30 minutes a day. I love the Mary Beale stockings, absolutely love them. I've been wanting to do these for years. And I have 2 or 3 finished, but I have a lot more stockings to go. And although I love them and I think they're beautiful, I don't necessarily enjoy stitching with 2 strands of floss, and these are using 2 strands of floss. So that's probably why I will just stick to my 30 minutes a day so that it won't seem as much like a chore. So this is the one I'm working on right now, the 6th stocking. And here again, this is a mystery piece of linen that I'm not real crazy about it. You know, as you can see, it's a real loosely woven linen. I want to say it's a 28 count, but I'm not positive about that either. Again, it was just a piece of mystery linen, and I either coffee or tea dyed this one as well. So I've started from the bottom and I'm working my way up on this one. And I did not iron that, I'm sorry. But I've got the lion done. And I'm just using DMC flosses on these. So the rest of this is letters pretty much, and those go fairly quickly. So I'm hoping to get this one done in just 30 minutes a day. I still should be able to get it done in a decent amount of time. Another one of my projects that I worked a little bit on while I was at the retreat is the 7th Day of Christmas tree by Hello from Liz Matthews. Each one of these 12 Days of Christmas charts that she put out has the tree and the sampler. And I'm just doing the trees, and I'm doing them all. Shoot, I meant to bring, I might try to pause this and insert something. If I do, I'll insert it here. And if not, then I'm just going to keep going. So I am working on the tree, and I'm getting close to a finish on this one. So, you know, it's going to come up to a point. So I just have the little blue and red star here at the top, and I think I'll be finished at that point. So that's the 7th day. I think I've got 1 through 4 finished. For some reason, I skipped 5 and 6. Not really sure why. I don't think I had the linen that I was wanting to use. So this is the 7th day. I think she has 8 out, but I don't think she has 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm not sure. But I am going to be stitching all of those and putting those up on a mantle. All right, another one that I'm working on is a piece from Kathleen Littleton from Cross Stitch Antiques. She did a workshop with the Magnolia Guild of Georgia here, and this was the project. And it's Elizabeth Chester's 1843. It says it's a mother and daughter duet, but the chart that I have only has the mother's chart in it, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I only have the one. I don't know if that's all that she put out or if mine's missing something, but I'm only working on Elizabeth, the mom. It's a small sampler, and I'm doing this on 36 count Eureka by Fox and Rabbit. And I've got the outline of the border finished. I have learned a lesson not to do the complete border all the way around, because that's just a whole lot to have to rip out and frog if it's not exactly right. But it did meet up. So now I can go in and fill in the rest of the border, and this one should not take me too long. I think I'll probably only be stitching on this one maybe one more time this month for the prompts. I may put in maybe 300 more stitches or so in that, and then that will probably be it for this month. But it's one that I will keep in my rotation, so I will finish it fairly soon. Another one that I worked on at the retreats was the red and green carnation sampler. This was one of the Schoolgirl Sampler Society Club kits from that we got way back. It's been a while now. This is from Samplers Remembered. I have several friends that have finished this, and it's really pretty. So here is mine. This is stitched on a 36 count, maybe Confederate gray. So I am down, is that the bottom? Let's see. Well, that's the bottom of this. I'm stitching that. So now I've got to just come in and you know, finish this and then fill in the borders. But it's not a whole lot of work left ahead of me. I'm going to enjoy having that one done. So I'm getting close on quite a few, but it's probably not close enough that I'll have them done next month. But I'm getting there. I did start a new whip. When I went to the Magnolia Sampler Guild, their retreat, oh, I'm grabbing the wrong bag. A friend of mine had stitched this chart, and she asked me if I would like to stitch it, and I absolutely wanted to. I had told her that I had always wanted to stitch this, and so she sweetly loaned me the chart, and it is All Creatures Great and Small by Barbara Anna. I absolutely love this one. I'm sorry, I keep getting notifications here. So I am going to be stitching this on 40 count Affogato by Fiber on a Whim. And it's not going to look real impressive to you, but there's a lot of stitches in this little border that I've gotten done here. And that's all I have done, is just the little running border. And I probably will go all the way around and make sure that border meets. I'm not going to be putting in all the leaves, but I want to do that little zigzaggy border all the way around. There you go. Just to make sure that it meets. And then I'm just so excited about stitching this one. This one will kind of take the place maybe of His Eyes on the Sparrow, because it's got, you know, a lot of little motifs in there. I really want to stitch Consider the Lilies as well. And I had thought that I would start that when I finished His Eyes on the Sparrow. But I think I will enjoy this one. So I'm going to stitch on this one for a little while. And she was kind enough, my friend was kind enough. I didn't ask her permission to say her name, so thank you, sweet friend. She was kind enough to give me all her leftover flosses on these little floss rings. Isn't that sweet? So I stitched it on this affogato, and that's a pretty true representation, I think. Maybe just a hair darker than what it's showing up, but I don't think so. I think that's pretty good. So that one's going to be fun. And then I am also stitching on a sal that I started with some of the girls from the North Alabama stitching group that I met when I went to their retreat in, I don't remember when, was that September, August? I'm not sure when that retreat was, not too long ago. So this one is, a lot of people are stitching on this. Feast of Friendship by Blackbird. I just love this. And I know a lot of people have changed the words here. It's not, some people are changing it to, I saw that someone had done Blessings Abound. Somebody had done an alphabet here. So I'm not sure if I will keep that as Feast of Friendship or if I will change that. But I've still got a long way to go on this one. So I've still got a lot of time to make my mind up. So that's all I have done. There are lots of girls that are blowing me away on this one. Lots of girls have already finished it, but I love the colors. Love them. And I am using the called for colors on this. And did I say what I was doing this on? I'm stitching this on 40 count Buttercream by Lakeside Linens. This was a piece I had in my stash. And I think it'll be real pretty. Real pretty with this. I think that's pretty true to color. Yeah. I think when I get up close to the light, it kind of washes it out. But I think back here, that's pretty true. That's pretty true. So that is pretty much what I have been working on the last couple of weeks. There are a couple of things that I saw at some of my various retreats that I wanted to share some cute little ideas with you guys. And here again, I left something that I was going to show you. Maybe I'll insert that here. If not, maybe I'll remember to put it in my next video. So one of the things that I saw when I went to the retreat at Quilter Station, there was a table of girls, and I wish I had written their names down or asked their permission to give their names. But these girls had a bunch of Longaberger baskets sitting at their table. And I have quite a collection of Longaberger baskets. And so they had the small gathering baskets with the lid that goes on it that was sold as a car organizer. And they had tricked out their little baskets in the cutest ways. They were just adorable. Some girls had made a little Halloween themed basket. Some had done a 4th of July. Some had done Christmas. They were just adorable. And so, you know, there were several of us that immediately went to the internets and started looking for these car organizers. Now, I had baskets, but I didn't have the organizers. Or maybe I had one. But I wanted more than one because I want to be able to trick them all out. So, I don't know that I'm going to be able to hold this up. No, I don't think I'm going to. Okay, I'll just hold it sideways to start with. This is the basket. So it has 2 swing handles. I love the swing handled baskets. But this will give you an idea of the size. Okay, it's not quite shoulder width. Well, maybe it is shoulder width. And then it has these places that you can use to organize your car. So it has a little hole here to put cups. And they had just taken an old flower frog. And it fits perfectly down in that hole. And so, you know, you can put scissors, you can put pens, you can put highlighters. And then this cup also fit right down in there. And this is just a cup from Hobby Lobby. So you can put, you know, notes or business cards or candies or, you know, lots of things in that little cup. And then it has a place here for a pen. But a friend of mine had given me this sweet little fob that says Sampler Maker. Little thread there. So I put that in there and it fit perfectly in the little pencil holder. You can't really see it. Whoops. I'm dropping everything. So the lid has the place for pencils, and then it has a place for Post-it notes. And at my camping retreat, at the Magnolia retreat, Emily Gale's husband had made us these blocks. And I'm not sure if I showed these on my last video or not, but he made us these blocks that have holes in it to hold, you know, scissors or highlighters, or Emily Gale had added a magnifier because the theme of the retreat was a murder of crows, you know, and it was almost a whodunit kind of thing. So anyway, so this block fits perfectly inside the square of this, where the Post-it notes generally are meant to go. So I just had that sitting right there. And then this, I think, was originally meant for a cell phone, but that's, you know, as you can see, that's way smaller than any of the cell phones are now. So what they had done is they had taken a small embroidery hoop and had made a little bag that fit down inside that embroidery hoop and shoved that little bag down in that hole, and the embroidery hoop sat on top. So they could put, here again, they could put orts or candies or business cards or whatever down in that little bag. That was really cute. But I have not taken the time to make anything like that. So a sweet friend had given me this little pin cushion made from a coverlet. And so I just set that down on top of the hole there. And so I have a pin cushion there. And then this is just a little child's baking tin. And it fits down in this hole that had originally been meant, I think, for CDs. And this just fits perfectly down in that. So I don't really have mine tricked out real pretty, but I'm excited about making it real festive. So that was so much fun. I really enjoyed seeing those girls' creativity. And here again, I wish I knew their names. If any of y'all know who those girls are, I would love to give them credit. So leave a comment, if you will, please, in the comments below, and I will be sure to give them credit for that. It's almost time for me to leave. Some of my children are playing on a mixed league softball team, and they are starting in a tournament tonight, so I'm going to be leaving to go watch their softball game, and I'm excited about that. But I'm going to be taking my stitching with me. I don't know how much stitching I'll get done because I get involved. I would say I'm their biggest cheerleader, but I'm kind of their only cheerleader. The thing about the adult games is there's not a lot of people that come and watch. It just sounded like somebody was at my door. But I truly enjoy it. But I will be taking my stitching with me. And I wanted to show you what, I kind of have my little setup here for my stitching. So I know a lot of y'all have this light. It's portable, it's rechargeable. It's a Daylight brand. I love this light. So I use this with a little, what do you call this thing? A lap desk. It has a handle. It has a wood top. And it has this elastic here. And that's where I just slide my lamp down in there. And it holds it perfectly. So I don't worry about dropping my lamp. It's got a lip here that I can hold a pencil. It's got a little indentation there to hold my pencil. And then it's got a lip here that I could hold my charts on there if I wanted to. And then it's got like this bean bag bottom, so that sits great on my lap. And I have a work surface that I can use while I'm sitting in my little camping chair at the ball games. And then I bought this little portable book stand on Amazon. It's small. It's small enough that it will fit down in my project bags. And then it's adjustable. You know, you can do several different heights. And then this thing will hold my chart in place. Got a little needle minder there that I got from the camping retreat. And so that sits on my little lap table here, and it's perfect. It's a little table to go. I love it. I love it. If I can figure out how to put a link in the description below, I will give you the link to this little book stand. Like I say, I got it off Amazon, and I want to say it was around $7, and it came in a bajillion flavors. So I may even buy more of those so that I can put some in more of my project bags, because it really is helpful to have that in a project bag. I've kind of gotten to where I have these scissors in all of my project bags, and it seems like no matter how many I buy, I still wind up needing to grab a pair of scissors every once in a while, but it helps to have these little scissors in all the project bags too. Anyway, I am rambling on, and I try to keep my videos to around 30 minutes. So I know there were some things that I was wanting to insert, so I will try to do that. If not, I apologize, and I will try to do that at the next video. So hope you all have a great week. Hopefully I will be back in a couple of weeks to visit with you again. So until next time, God bless.